already filming, don't worry.
Sorry.
I've asked Jo to film this evening because it's such a nice night, so no pressure.
So be good.
If no one laughs, it's fine. I'll just overdub some like terrible farmyard squawking and specify it's from this venue. And people from around the world will think that's how people from Eastbourne laugh. Yeah, I'm reading some poetry. This one's called "If you see something that doesn't look right, report it to a member of staff or contact the British Transport Police on 61016. That man's face is too small for his head, or his head's too big for his face. It's like facial feature nouvelle cuisine on a pale pink dining plate. If you see something that doesn't look right, hello, British Transport Police. An elderly lady just ate a Scotch egg whole. And her husband's reading the Daily Express, by actually reading it, nodding along. I'd like to report them, they don't look right. That idiot's got leather loafers on without any socks. And the person in the wolf fleece just sniffed their thumb and finger. If you see something that doesn't look right, there's a man with a notepad staring at everyone, writing descriptions. He's disquieting, sinister. He looks like a baked bean. A suspicious baked bean. Says he's a poet. I think he's just nosy. If you see something, someone took a sandwich into the toilet. They were in there for ages. After an hour, I opened the door to check if they were okay, and they were gone. Only the sandwich remained. The sandwich and a note that said, "If you're reading this, my calculations were correct." This is called "Why Are There Only 2 Geese in That Really Massive Field?" Trigger warning, there's a goose noise around line 23. Only 2 geese in a massive, massive, massive chuffing field. Really massive, massive field. Enormous. Like the size of Eurasia. It's the continent rather than the band. Like a lake made of wet grass, yet only 2 geese. Resolute, issuing occasional non-committal honks, surveying their not unimpressive goosedom. Why are you there, geese? Why aren't you with the other geese? We like it here. There's loads of space. We can stand around and do nothing and not be interrupted. Fair enough, geese. I'm on the train and the man next to me has a very warm leg. His leg is not quite touching my leg, but I can still feel how warm it is. Through his trousers, through my trousers. Really hot leg. Can I join you in your massive, massive, massive field? No. No room. This is called Double Mattress. People get funny about the things that you can and can't put in communal bins. So I wrote this for April Fool's Day. April Fool! You scream, delighted. Unhinged. Delighted. I sigh my annual sigh. This isn't how April Fools works, I say again. You're just a bad loser, 'cause I gotcha, you say, doing finger guns. You try to ruffle my hair to emphasize the fact that you got me, but your path is blocked by the huge fiberglass Judy Finnegan head you've had installed in the hallway as an April Fool. The letterbox clanks and I receive post addressed to Mr. Daniel Bakery Fart. You've had my name changed by deed poll. April Fool! You've trained the dog to talk, it transpires, but also to say nothing except insults directed at me in an East End accent. Time for a walk, Flannels? You're a fucking mug, says the dog. Fucking amateur. April Fool, you scream. Again. The oven is gone. You've thrown it at a tree. On the bathroom tiles, you've smeared it in shite, like in that Stephen King book, whatever it's called. This isn't how it works, I say. You are behind the giant Judy Finnegan, dancing with glee. Absolute spanner, says the dog. So this was, I don't know if anyone remembers the year when Pancake Day fell on Valentine's Day. I do. This is about that. Last week you said you didn't see the point of Valentine's Day. Every day should be romantic when you're in love, you said. And then you farted and it sounded like hummus. And I said maybe we should try doing Valentine's this year. But this year Valentine's Day is on Pancake Day. Both festivals must be observed, both saints honoured. Saint Valentine, the patron saint of love, and Saint Pancakes International, the patron saint of train stations. We cook a romantic pancake dinner, starter, galette, main, just a big pile of pancakes, dessert, crêpe Suzette, and then to the bedroom. I fashioned you some sexy lingerie from Pancakes. I've changed into my outfit, nothing but a thin pancake draped over my modesty. It looks like when someone in Scooby-Doo puts a sheet over their head and pretends to be a ghost. I wince and regret the addition of lemon juice. You look horrified. I ask what's wrong, ignoring the obvious answer that we're both wearing nothing but pancakes. You check your phone's calendar, you explain, and as well as being Valentine's Day and Pancake Day, it's also the King's official birthday. The festivals must be observed. I head to the kitchen as quickly as my outfit will allow and use Nutella to daub a likeness of King Charles on my pants cake. It looks a bit like the Turin Shroud. When I return to the bedroom, you've changed too. You've put on the Camilla Parker Bowles riding a horse costume that I bought you for Valentine's last year. Camilla Parker Bowles mask, pancake negligee, and from the waist down encased in a foam rubber horse body, complete with flappy fake legs dangling down the sides. A fitting tribute. The festivals must be observed. I move to the window to draw the curtains and see that, as well as being Valentine's Day and Pancake Day and the King's official birthday, it's also a full moon. I glance over at you. Your arse is inaccessible, hidden deep inside the bowers of a horse costume. And so we both know what must happen. The festivals must be observed. As I feel the can of golden syrup mercilessly untapered enter me, and my consciousness start to fade, I see the unchanging face of Camilla Parker Bowles looming down at me, framed by encroaching darkness, and I think to myself, this is romance. There was the original version of that poem also included the Battle of the Boyne, but the entire poem was redacted by the BFI. So I've been soliciting poetry. I've been diversifying recently, and you might say, Daniel, why would you diversify when you're already bringing in high six figures through poetry? But if you're not moving forward, you're moving backwards. And so I've been working on some of the sidelines. I was trying to buy a birthday card recently for my friend who was turning 43, and you can't buy a 43rd birthday card. You can buy 40, 50, 45 at a push. So I've made some more specific greetings cards. So this one says, "Good luck with your Ofsted inspection, cousin Diane, and congratulations, you have given birth to a large boy. Happy Halloween." If that isn't what you're looking for, there's, "Oh my word, a little bird has told me that it is your aunt's birthday on this. The day you are leaving this company, have a great Bastille Day." You can also have, "Congratulations, Barry, for qualifying as a junior greengrocer. On this, the sad occasion of the 3rd anniversary of the destruction of your model village due to subsidence." There is another one, but I've just noticed it references the King's official birthday, which appears to be some unhealthy preoccupation of mine. It's got a pineapple on. I've also moved into fast-moving consumer goods. Can I have a cheer if you're in the fast-moving consumer goods industry? So we're all familiar with fortune cookies. I've anglicised them. I've made them suitable for the British palate. I produced these potato forecasts. And I'd like to invite some members of the second row to dip in and see what you get. You'll probably get a message, a fortune-telling message. If you do find a crisp, you're welcome to eat it, but I didn't put it there. Full disclosure. So I don't know how I can't account for its provenance, is what I'm saying. But you are welcome to eat it. Would anyone like to dig into the potato forecasts? Yeah, can't keep you away. Oh, so we can't reach you. Sorry. Yes, please. There we go. Have a little dabble. I will need you to speak into the microphone to see what your fortune is.
Okay.
Can you reach us?
I can reach it. Okay, this is The insurance company refused to pay out after your suitcase is swallowed by a slug the size of a car, describing it as an act of God. Damn you, God.
Thank you. I'll have that back for another gig. Do you know how expensive printing is? Would anyone who's sitting slightly closer like another... Can I interest you in a potato forecast?
Please do.
I'd love one.
Excellent. It's exciting,
It's
isn't it?
very
I
exciting.
know.
You drew a comedy moustache on a photo of yourself, but it was your passport, and now you're stuck in Lebanon until you grow a similar moustache.
Thank you. Would you guys... Go on then.
Go on.
Have a rummage. Come on. Here we go.
That's good.
You can have two if you like.
No, I don't.
It's fine.
Okay.
A consumer magazine declares you worst buy in the humans and other category.
Thank you. There we go. It's potato forecast.
Hooray.
Oh, God. Do a couple more poems. Sorry, Joe, I'm not actually timing this. I did mean to ask you as part of the housekeeping to...
It's on the video. It's 17 minutes.
17 minutes?
17 seconds.
No, it's ages. Right, I'll crack on then in that case. I was going to ask you to make after 15 minutes, I was going to say, can you do a cough that turns into a scream? I've got one that involves Greg Wallace, but I can't do that anymore. Hello. Tell you what. I'm going to finish with some product placement. So, is anyone here a fan of the turducken? Do we know what a turducken is?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good. Right, sweet. That's enough for me. Everyone else can. Do you want to explain what a turducken is? Or?
It's a turkey
stuffed
with a duck, stuffed with a chicken.
Yeah, 100. Yeah, absolutely spot on. Yeah, it's a 3-bird roast. It's a sort of matryoshka 3-bird roast, basically. It's one of the historically great table centerpieces. Basically, if you're putting on a banquet, there's the if you look throughout the ages, there's the Thunder cheese. There's the remote-controlled mini Kiev pyramid. There's Roger Hargreaves in aspic. And nowadays we have the turducken, as you say, it's the 3 birds, one inside the other. There's a few other variants of the turducken as well. I'd like to do a bit of audience participation, if that's all right. So I'm going to be introducing various multi-fowl table centerpieces, and if you could all, I'll be introducing what they are, I'll say the name, and if we could just get a couple of repetitions of the name. So we'll have a little practice with turducken. A duck inside a chicken in a turkey. Turducken.
Turducken.
Oh, sorry, I meant to say we could split the room. That'd be great. A duck inside a chicken and a turkey. Turducken.
Turducken.
Perfect. A pigeon in a goose inside a swan. Swagoojan.
Swagoojan.
Lovely. Feel free to imagine the flavour as we go through this. A squab inside a pheasant in a rooster. Squafooster.
Swafooster.
Lovely. A wren inside a moorhen in a hen. N.
N.
A coot inside a cuckoo in a puffin. Cuckoo-fin! 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 A starling in an owl inside a grouse. Growlingus! 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 A bluetit in a chaffinch in an emu. Chublumu! 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 A kestrel in a partridge in a buzzard. Partuzzle!
Partuzzle.
Partuzzle!